observed that there was apprehension during the polls with regard to activities of political thugs aiming to disrupt the smooth conduct of the elections in the states above. The activities of political thugs in the build-up to the elections also posed a security threat, hence the deployment of security operatives under the leadership of the Defense Headquarters, with a marching order to reduce or forestall a breakdown of law and order in the states. Officials of the Independent National Electoral Commission were also apprehensive for their safety, given the tension in these states occasioned by the activities of political actors and parties. Observations. The election observers interacted closely with state stakeholders on their expectations at the polls. The observers were divided into cells to cover a reasonable number of wards and local government areas. It was observed that there was a strong military presence in most of the wards and polling stations visited. They provided adequate cover to the electorates and INEC officials during and after the elections. Security operatives also provided sufficient security for the election materials and the state's coalition centers before the elections commencement. There were pockets of issues in the states that saw the snatching of ballot boxes, disruptions of the elections, and attempts to harass and intimidate perceived opponents by politicians and their associates. In most instances, the security operatives led by the military impressively neutralized these threats. It was observed that the police led security operations and the military provided adequate cover. The Coalition for Democracy and Development in Africa, after extensive scrutiny of the reports of election observers, concludes that the Nigerian military and other security agencies provided adequate security before, during, and after the elections. The military was professional in their conduct, which was commendable. The conduct of the security agencies indicated a commitment to preserving democracy in Nigeria. The Defense Headquarters was also commended in its supervision of the election operations. There were clear-cut communication channels that improved response time to security threats in the states. Recommendations. The Coalition for Democracy and Development in Africa, as a result, makes the following recommendations. The Chief of Defense Staff and other heads of security agencies are commended for defending democracy through their actions and inactions that led to the peaceful elections in Kogi, Imo, and Bayelsa states.